My first video on Rocky Gap Road was a train wreck. I mean, it's funny to see how bad I was, but I find the video painful to watch now. I was new to dirt riding, and since then I've gotten a ton better, so I wanted to contrast the difference between then and now. So this is the first hill we like to take when we go to Rocky Gap Road. It's off Level Canyon. It's funny that I actually thought this hill was difficult. You can see just how bad I was the first time I took it.
Barely.
So this next clip is from 6 months later, and this hill is super easy and fun now. Yes, the Husky is a more capable bike, but rider skill is by far the most important factor.
Really, it looks pretty challenging, huh? Oh, I'm right here.
It's so funny that I thought this was challenging. This clip is from my first time through Rocky Gap Road, and you can see just how terrible I was. I was super cautious. I was going super slow. I was way over slipping the clutch. I'm struggling, and I barely make this very easy section.
Okay.
This is the same section a month later. I do a ton better, but still lots of room for improvement.
Oh.
Same section 6 months later. Easy peasy at this point. Just a fun little ride.
Well, here we are, Red Rock. I think we're going. I think this is the road to it, dude. I think this is Rocky Gap Road.
This clip is my first time through Rocky Gap Road. As you can see, I was totally freaked out.
Hold on a second.
I had no idea how to handle this type of terrain. It's actually cringe-worthy going back and watching this stuff. I was so bad.
Oh shit. Oh.
This section is actually a little uphill. You'll see me stop and slide back a little, but it's nothing really.
Oh shit.
And I'm amazed I was having this much trouble right here.
No, once I get going, I know I will, but... Well, I was never really sure until we were through it, but yeah, I was.
So here's my second time through Rocky Gap Road a month later on the DRZ.
That wasn't very graceful, but...
And you'll see I do a ton better the second time through. So just a month made a huge difference. So this is the same section 6 months later. This time I'm on the Husky. And as you can see, I've gotten a ton better. I just cruise through this. It's really easy now. And I really enjoy going through Rocky Gap Road now. So this is the same section from a ride right around Christmas, so about 10 months of practice, and as you can see, I just cruised through it, no problem.
Almost put a foot down.
We actually try to do it trials style now, which means we try not to put a foot down as we go through Rocky Gap Road.
I thought about it though.
So now we're back to the first time I ever went through Rocky Gap Road, and it's so funny how I thought this rock obstacle was so difficult. You'll see me stop and just let the bike fall down. It's terrible how bad I was. Same obstacle a month later. You'll see I do a lot better. I've learned to just kind of bonsai over stuff at this point with the DRZ.
I should do that standing up though.
So here's the same obstacle 6 months later, and you can see what a huge improvement 6 months of practice has made. Just cruising through here, not giving me any problems whatsoever. And here's the same obstacle 10 months later. It's almost like we're just cruising down a flat road. We do have to stop for a Jeep though.
Jeep.
So here we are back to the first video again. My very first time through Rocky Gap Road, and this obstacle was super difficult for me, and it's so funny looking back at this. I mean, I'm riding the hell out of the clutch. No wonder I burned it up that ride. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no confidence to just shoot right over that.
Okay, I see exactly which way I'm doing this thing now.
So here I tried the same obstacle only a month later, and I do a ton better. I don't think I was standing up though, but
We're a little out of control, but
at least I had the confidence to just bonsai over it. Alright, same obstacle 6 months later, and at this point it might as well just be flat. Same section. This is from around Christmas, so 10 months of practice from the very first time I went through Rocky Gap Road. And at this point, I'm trying to go through there slowly without putting a foot down. And you'll see at the very end of this clip, I go over the same rock section, but I stop on it because I didn't think Brian saw me, and I thought he was going to go and we were going to collide.
Shit! I put a foot down too, just because I didn't want you to crash into me.
So here we are back at my very first time through Rocky Gap Road, and this is a little hill, and it has a very distinctive tree up on the left as you go down it. Anyways, just a few seconds of this clip to demonstrate how terrible I was, and I mean this hill was giving me problems.
Fucking rock.
Yeah, blame the rocks. I mean the rock is like the size of a potato. Yeah, they stop you when you go slower than walking, and it's just unbelievable how bad I was. I mean look how bad I'm struggling for this section. So there's that distinctive tree off to the left. Finally, here I am coming down the back side of it, going super slow, super cautious, burning the hell out of my clutch. I mean, you guys have no idea how painful this is to go back and watch. I'm telling you, the first time you learn something, videotape yourself, and then go back, 10 months later and watch it. It is painful. So here's that same hill 6 months later, and John's going to show us just how easy it really is. So here's my turn to do it, and this is again 6 months of practice, and it's just so much easier now.
Oh yeah, not even a foot down.
Look at that. No problem at all. In fact, now when we go through Rocky Gap Road, we find alternative routes just to make it harder.
You made that look pretty easy.
So here's the last and final clip. This is from around Christmas, so 10 months of practice. I'm following Brian through this same hill, and you'll see that very distinctive tree up there off to the left. Looks like a few Jeeps might have rubbed against it. And as you can see, it's just no problem now.
Yeah, but they just crawl through it. It doesn't really count, huh? Oh.
Almost had to put a foot down there, but I didn't. And look at John, he even went through the hard section and he still beat us through there. So that's Rocky Gap Road then and now. Hope you liked the video. Talk to you later.